And we're at the Japan Mobility Show 2025, and one of the biggest highlights here for most people is this, the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ. Well, definitely an attention grabber, a crowd gatherer, because everybody really wants to see it. So you can see the very classic Land Cruiser design. It's inspired by the Land Cruisers of old. Of course, we have that very chunky grille over there, very rugged bumper, plastic bumpers, and this very sleek modern headlight design. And then moving here to the side, we have our Toyota Hilux wheels. You can see that it shares the same wheel design as Toyota Hilux Conquest, and that's not surprising because this rides on the IMV platform, which it shares with the Fortuner Hilux, Innova, and the Toyota Tamaraw. Then follow me more, and you can see that the very FJ Cruiser-like design. So, well, the name is Land Cruiser FJ after all. Taillights are like a bigger and taller version of what you would find in the Toyota FJ Cruiser. We have the spare tire at the back, the very classic style, which I personally really like. And a side opening tailgate. So these are back, yay! And then here, we have a good amount of space at the back because, well, it's an SUV after all. And you can also see that it is quite tall. So something interesting is that this is, well, taller than the FJ Cruiser, or about the same height, but it's narrower and it's also shorter. Now let's check out the interior real quick. So at the back, you can see that unlike the FJ Cruiser, we now have regular doors and there is a lot more space for more passengers as well, which is one of the downsides of the FJ Cruiser from before. Then here in front, the dashboard, well, it's also very classic. The materials that they've used are a bit downgraded compared to the FJ Cruiser, or, well, there is a couple of soft touch areas, but yeah, so you can see a lot of Toyota Tamaraw inspiration right there, and of course the old Land Cruiser inspiration. And like I told you, this is riding on the IMV platform, which shares on the Fortuner, Innova, Hilux, and Tamaraw again. And also, the engine is shared with the Hilux and Fortuner from before. So we have a 2.7 liter, the 2TR FE engine, gasoline, and it produces around 160 horsepower. And I forgot the torque number, but we'll just have it there. And it's mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. Sadly, we don't get the 4-liter V6 from before, or maybe a larger V6 engine. But do note that that 2.7-liter engine is actually a classic Land Cruiser engine as well, from the 90s at least. So now we will show you something even better. And Toyota has also designed the Land Cruiser FJ to be customizable to your own liking. So for one thing, we have the circular headlamp, which is very retro, which is like what you would find in other classic Toyotas, especially the Land Cruisers of old. I believe the bumper is also slightly different. I may be wrong with that. The wheels here are different. So we have these 17-inch wheels. You can choose different kinds of wheels. This one is from the Toyota Hilux and Toyota Fortuner, if you are familiar with that. And then here, snorkel. We have that roof rack over there. We have these running boards, which are the different style. And moving towards the back, well, they really didn't add much here. Oh, here. So this is a metal thing. Anyway, so yeah, we can't really check out what's inside if they changed some stuff, but this is what the customizable things on the Land Cruiser FJ look like. And, well, with what you saw, it's very exciting, definitely. And the best part is that the Land Cruiser FJ will be built in Thailand. So should they launch this in the Philippines, we definitely hope so.